All right, so it's what, like 4:25, and I freaking finally got it to work. Well, more or less. At this point, I am quite exhausted, and I think it's your guys' turn to finish it up. But it's basically the circuit is almost done. So let me explain it really quick how it works. Just the circuit connections. So these are the little, basically separate controllers. I set it up in such a way that the only thing that changes between setups to basically control this side right here, this side right here controls everything that is like with the encoders, and this side, this Arduino right here, and this breadboard controls the CNC part of it. Okay, so the one thing I was not able to fix for the CNC, or I cannot correct, I am way too tired to figure out, is the millimeters or step per millimeters, which is very nitpicky. Okay, so for the report, I don't know how you guys are gonna do it, but try to include try to figure out how to do that. Okay, for the presentation. Hopefully, we don't have to do the presentation today. Basically, like let's hope that we manage to skip that today, Monday, the 15th. The one thing for the video that you guys will need to get is one of either of you two has to buy this battery, the 11.1 volts, 2700 milliampere hours. Because this is my brother's, the one that he's using for his project, which is due Wednesday. So I can only have it for today. Basically, I have to return it by Tuesday. Um, so hopefully you guys can knock out the little details and get the battery. If you see Amazon, you can actually get the battery same day. So it's $23.95 plus like I think $6. So if one of you can get it, that'll be perfect. Um, this is yeah. So let me show you first the demo, okay? So like I said, at this point it's not perfect. It's it's functional but not perfect, and I do not know how else to do it. Okay, so like I said, the only thing that changes are the motors. So this black, green, red, blue on both sides controls motor. Um, the side furthest from, and let me change that. This 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 side will always be X, and this side will be Y. Hold on, I forgot how to write with my left hand. Let's do this. Okay, same with this side. This side's X, and this one's Y. Okay, so just as a reference, um, that means that every time you plug anything in or unplug the motors, basically these ones, the ones without like the extra headers or like the extensions, this is motor X, so this one will be always facing. Oh no, wait, that's wrong actually. Sorry, I apologize for that. This is wrong. In this case, this is Y, this is Y, and this is right here is X. Let me erase that. This is X. Okay. So, um, yeah, like I said, this is Y, this is X, um, and in this case, this is X, this is Y. I set it up that way because, like, I'm doing it this way, seeing it from this angle and seeing it from this angle right here. Okay, so this is gonna be the separate controller for X or for Y in this scenario. It's gonna be X. So the motors, this is the motor for X. This is the motor for Y right here. I looped it down and added extensions. So basically when we're switching from CNC mode or from human controlled mode to CNC mode, you just switch these cables. This one's go right here, and this one's the, like, when I say these ones I mean black, green, red, blue, go on this side. Okay, so Yeah, I will label the pins later, or I'll just text you guys the labels. Okay. Both Arduinos are flashed too, ready to just plug and play. So you just bring a laptop, plug it into this one, and you can do CNC. Plug it into this one, and you can do manual control. Okay, so let me show you a demo. Like I said, the battery will be connected. Just we gotta be careful because it's quite tough to get it perfectly. So first, I'm gonna do the human control because I have set it up all the way to the corners, as you can see. Okay, it's all the way to the corners. Hopefully this works. Let me plug it in. It's a lot harder to do with one hand, actually. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Now that that's controlled, this controls the X, this controls the Y. So you will see it like so. If I move right here to the right, you can see right here that it's moving to the right. Okay, so if I move this one up, you can see that this one's moving up too. It's like I said, it's not perfect. For some reason, like I think the encoders are just not functioning 100%. So like you may go to the left, and this one moves a lot more than this one will. And same thing if you're going down. Yeah, see right here, you can see that this one's going down quite rapidly. Well, this one has a barely down movement. I have fixed and adjusted the code, and at this point, all I can say is that it's the encoders. Okay. Now let's switch to CNC mode. So again, what you do first, unplug the Arduino, and then you unplug the battery, because you never ever want to have the battery connected when you boot up the thing connected. So then plug this one in. The next Arduino, I have not screwed anything in. I don't want to. I don't have the tools. Well, I do. Just don't feel like it, honestly, because it's not my Arduino, so I don't want to risk breaking anything. So again, you connect the Arduino, connect the battery. Once that's done, I would say maybe let's move it to center. You know, like hopefully the final presentation, all we need to do is just send it to whatever. And then you go to your computer, and I downloaded Universal G Code Center version 1.0.9, 1.0.9, and that one allows me to control it. So it's this one right here, and I open the connection. You set it COM8. COM8 is a Sean's Arduino, or depending on what computer you're using, it's going to change. So COM8 is in my laptop. Sean's Arduino is COM8. You set it to a connection of 115,200 bits per second, and then you open the connection. Of course, we're doing Gerbil because that's the one we installed, and you're gonna see right there that it says connected to COM8 at that rate. Okay, at this point, you of course would like either upload a file mode, upload a file, browse and whatever. But in this case, I'm just gonna do machine control. With machine control, I can just click pause. Whoops, that was way too much. Oh, hold on, I forgot to change the motors. So let's first, if you need to change the motors, close this. That's the one thing I could not figure out how to rewire. Again, like I said, these four go on this one. There's 4 pins right here, so it always goes from from right to left. It is black, goes on 9, 8, 7, 6. So green. No, wait. Yeah, this one goes. And then red. And then blue. Okay, and now we repeat with this one. So it gets a little bit confusing because I even though I tried using different color wires, it still did not let me do it perfectly. Let's see, maybe my phone's dying again. Even though it's fully charged when I plugged it in. It started recording at least. So, yeah, sorry, it just moves a lot. I'm quite beat at this point. Okay, let me move these above this. Move these to the side. And then again, it goes black first. You just gotta be careful because the wire's a little bit worn because of the whole like plug and unplug. Whoops, let me unplug. Black. You can fast forward through this, I recommend so. And then let me stop it and I'll rewire it.